Good morning, YouTubes. Another video from me. Now this one really is a bit of a dual test, I guess. First of all, I'm testing the new screen, the new fly screen, £9.50 from eBay. Would have been £9.97, but it said accepting offers. £9.50 was accepted, so yeah. My new screen, yes, it should be for a round headlight. Yes, my headlight is rectangular, not square. I was going to call it square, it's rectangular. But in a previous video you saw this fitted in about, blimey, well, I think the video was 10 minutes, so unboxing it, bolting it together and fitting it was 10 minutes. Now this had a massive great fairing on, proper 1980s fairing on when I bought the bike, which I will fit because it is, it's a thing of beauty. And obviously it's got studs in place of the normal bolts to hold the headlight in place, but luckily these studs were the perfect position to mount this cheapy headlight. It's only on with the 250RS. Just simply replace the bolts in the headlight with a stud and chuck it on. So I'm going to give it a go. I might trim it square at some point, I might not. You know, it's a 10 quid thing. It's not quite, needs squaring up a little bit actually. No, I did bolt down too tight. It is all Loctited in place as well. Probably see a bit Loctite on the thread still, so it won't come loose. It might just take a little bit of wind off me. The other reason is, well, there were three reasons actually. I wanted to test my waterproofs because they used to leak at the crutch where they were split, where obviously you sling your leg over a seat repeatedly. Everyone knows motorcycle waterproofs tend to leak around the bollocks because that's where you stress the seams and stress the coating. So I bought some seam sealing tape for tents off of eBay. It's really sticky, rubbery tape. And I held the waterproofs up to a light. Well, it's having a bit of a fit, that, isn't it? I held the waterproofs up to the light so you could see where they were split, and they were all over the place. That's why I used to leak quite badly. So I put tape over. I marked it with a bit of black pen, then put tape over, so we'll see what that's like. But it stopped raining. It was absolutely pissing down earlier, although those clouds are coming this way. I might get lucky to test them. But it was absolutely pissing down and it stopped raining now. Third reason is I've loaded a new app, a new TomTom. I think it's called TomTom Ride or Rider. You'll find it. I'm on free riding at the moment because I'm not paying for it. And obviously it's trying to work out where I am. I wonder if I go forwards, if I pedal the bike forwards, it can work out what I'm doing. Pedaling the bike forwards, let's see, no, still trying to work out. It might be because I'm in a car park of a church not far from me. Maybe it doesn't realise it's a road. It seems to have done. Actually, there's four reasons. I'm talking crap today, aren't I? There's four reasons I wanted to test the new microphone position. I'm hoping this will be the last video where I need to adjust stuff and the audio will work, because some of the last ones, let's face it, they're a bit crap. And I adjusted the frame rate on the camera. Someone made a comment about they wanted to watch the video but the frame rate was awful, so I did a bit of googling on that and reset the camera, so hopefully it's all working now. And I lifted it up a little bit because it was a bit low. So let's go for a ride, test the bike. There's a dual carriageway not far from here, literally about a minute, so I'm going to bang it down the dual carriageway and have the bike's nice and warm and see what it's like. And then hopefully it will rain and I can test not only my waterproofs but whether that screen actually keeps any wind off of me. I mean, let's face it, it's pretty small, but you know, it might. I've done enough miles on this now to know if the screen's going to work. What have I done? 820 miles since I bought this thing, which was only about a month ago. What is it today? It's Saturday. So I think it was a month ago, 4 weeks ago today. So let's give it a go. Yep, the road is definitely closed because I've been down there this morning. Here we go, dual carriageway. Power! I'm not going to over-rev it. It's a 40 mile an hour limit, so it's 40 miles an hour, visor up. Let's see what the wind's like. I will drop the visor down. So that's the same 40 miles an hour, visor down. I'm going to leave it down because there's going to be a bit of spray. Oh, look at those clouds, it looks like that is going to rain. We're going to get through these lights. Yes, we are. That screen is actually deflecting. That's deflecting a bit of the wind. That is working. Alright. Let's filter through this traffic. Oh, someone's got a vape. Got a big whiff of fucking cherry flavoured shite or whatever it is. Oh, I hate vapes. And I live on a lane, and quite often now people dump the vapes. Thank you, squeeze in there. People dump the vapes out their window, those disposable vapes. Oh mate, that really pisses me off. Bits of plastic crap that they get run over and broken. Yeah, that's a whole nother story. Alright, into a 50. I don't think the traffic's going to go anywhere though. Oh, 45. There's a bit of spray. I did put some Rain-X on the waterproof GoPro case, so let's see if that actually does anything. Oh, 50 miles an hour, 5,000 RPM. There's not many bikes that do 1,000 RPM per 10 miles an hour, but this is one of them. Where should we go? Where should we go? Let's go, oh, actually, no, let's go this way. Yeah. Let's roll it off. As these tyres, oh, they really are the worst things in the world in the rain. Now I put Rain-X on my visor as well, and it's not enough to clear it, as in go into the big globules that then blow off your visor. So I don't know what it's doing on the camera lens. It's a bit annoying the road's closed, that lane back there, because that's the lane that I use to get out into the rural and enjoy myself. 6,000 RPM. And power! Look at that, full throttle acceleration, and I'm in top gear. Oh, 60 miles an hour, that is the speed limit. So let's have a quick look at this app. Well, there's nothing in front, and I did play it earlier. I did do a little recording, but it was crap because it got to the road closed bit. But small minor roads are in white on the map, and against the very sort of light cream background you can't really see them. Now this A road is obviously in yellow, but the definition's still a bit poor, so I might look at whether you can change it like you could on... Yeah, you fucking slow down, you prick. Okay, now sorry about that outburst. I've been knocked off a bike before, and yeah, I hate it when people do that. Yeah. Right then. There is a lane up here. Why is everybody slowing down? Why are you all going slow? Right. I'm going to turn off here. Fin Farm Road. Where's this go? See you again, 250RS. Don't really care where you're going, just out for a ride. Oh, that's raining now. Right, let's get these gloves. sorted out into the sleeves and be waterproofs, because we all know what will happen if we don't. We're going to get wet hands as the water runs down your sleeves straight into your gloves. And no one likes that. Once your hands are wet, they're wet. There we go. Right. Yeah, this app, look, you can't actually see, I don't even know if you can see that on the recording. You can't see the route. It's just it's too white against the cream background. Oh, now we're raining. Lovely. That'll give these waterproofs a test. And I'm not a million miles from home, so if I have to ride home for, oh, this is rain now. So if I have to ride home with wet bollocks, then so be it. This is the rain that you can feel through your gloves, and I can actually feel it through the waterproofs because I wear my held jacket, which is my go-to jacket for this bike. Into a 30. I don't actually know where I am. I'm near a school somewhere. It's a Saturday, so they won't be at school. Oh, look at the rain. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but yeah, that's proper rain. Oh, there's my neighbours there. I wonder where they've been. I wonder if they couldn't get out through the end of the lane. Oh, and look at that. Within seconds, it stopped raining. How bizarre. It's one of those days. Oh, now it started raining again. Not a little MOT place. If they do bikes, I'm pretty sure if they did bikes I'd have heard by now. Oh no, I am. Triumph dealership. I quite fancy an old Bonneville. Not one of the more modern ones, but one of the old ones. Right. Let's get back into some rain, shall we? There's a really nice little coffee shop just up here. So if you're passing Ashford, if you go to Laguna Triumph, literally just up the road, here you go, Bloss Coffee. Now that is a lovely little coffee shop. They do cake and stuff like that. Well worth a trip if you're the Triumph dealer. Scoot along the road, you saw how far it was, it's like 20 seconds. The car park's gravel, but if you go in the entrance and go to the far left hand side of the car park, it's a bit firmer. It's not a problem on bikes, I've been there plenty of times on a bike, but if it's a big adventure bike and you're on tippy toes, just beware, it is a gravel car park. Right, I'm going to go towards Merstham. Now, bad news is my legs. Do they feel wet or are they just cold? Now, if you ride motorcycles, are you staying there? Yeah. If you ride motorcycles, you'll know exactly what I mean. That feeling of, am I getting wet or is it just water on the waterproofs? Because I have just got jeans under here. They're armoured jeans, they're hood armoured jeans. Made in England, highly recommended. I've had these for, oh blimey, it's got to be 10 years I guess. I bought them for a trip to Italy and they are fully lined, so you do get that bit of safety. And I have chucked D30 armour in them as well. I think it came with D30, but the knee armour was a different thickness and I used to get pain on my knees from sort of pressure points, so I did change it to thinner D30 and since then they've been lovely. But that might have been the bike and might have been the angle my knee was bent at, I don't know. It was an old Kajiva Elephant, if anyone knows that. Now this says it's a dead end. Oh bloody hell. Sod it. Let's go for a ride. Now it stopped raining. Now that rained so hard, it's somehow got through the seal at the top of the visor, and this helmet's normally pretty good for that. Is this a real dead end, or is it a dead end that the motorcycles can squeeze through? Oh, it's getting a bit more rural. This might be a real dead end. The trouble is I can't see on the map because there's not enough definition between the two. When you get to a certain age, like most people watching this video are going to be, let's face it, if you're 20 you're not going to be watching a video on a 250RS with some old geezer waffling away. But yeah, if you get to a certain age, your eyesight close up isn't fantastic. That says residents only. But it does seem to go. Oh no. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay, there you go. The road sign was correct. It doesn't go all the way to the end. That's a bit annoying. But hey, nevertheless, I'm out riding, so we don't care, do we? We're on our little motorcycles and we are pottering about the lanes. Small bikes, big adventures, all that sort of stuff. I've got a trip coming up with a couple of mates. I say a trip coming up. It's going to be next summer, next July. Where there's 3 of us. 2 of my oldest and closest mates, John and Simon. And it's going to be 40 years next year since we started riding motorcycles on the road. With our little 50s, 80s, 125s, whatever. So we've got a plan that we're going to go for a bit of a spin. We haven't worked out where. We've got a date, but we've not worked out where yet. It's going to be the West Country. And John saw that there was, I don't know if that goes anywhere. No, it doesn't. Stumble Lane. Does that say Stumble? Yeah, it does say Stumble Lane. Should we give that a go? John saw that there was an event, a hill climb, I think it was, on the Isle of Wight. So we thought, oh, I wonder if you can get a day licence and do a hill climb. What a laugh, eh? Doing a hill climb on some old clankers. But the cost for getting to, sorry, not the Isle of Wight, Jersey, Bolney Hill, Bolney Bay, something like that. The cost to get into Jersey is a shed load of money. It's like £100 each way, plus a cabin if you want an overnight from Portsmouth. It's shorter crossing from Poole, but it just seems like a lot of money to me, £100 each way. You know, maybe that's just me being tight. But I suppose I compare stuff now to what I paid for this whole motorcycle. Oh, Finn Farm Road. I think I've just gone in a complete circle. I have, that's a complete circle. This is where that camper van was pulling out of. Power! Let's pin it, look at that, full throttle. Oh, I've got a bit of water in the lens, that's annoying. 30 limit, scrub a bit of speed off. I'm going to pull it over here, YouTubes, because the lanes I wanted to do all seem to be closed today. Stick an indicator on. They all seem to be closed today, which is really frustrating. So I'm going to shut this down now, and I might start it again in a minute. It's a busy little lane, isn't it? But I'm going to give you the customary look. Let's pop that up. Customary look at the 250RS. Oh, look at it with the little screen. Do you know what? I think that screen does make a difference. I'm going to leave that on. I'm pretty sure it takes just a little bit of the wind off. But yeah. Oh, thing of beauty. Listen to that chuffing away. Oh, lovely. Right. If you've got this far, then thank you. If you want to give me a like, I know it sounds really corny, if you want to give a like on the video, that would really be appreciated, because then I know that some people are watching it and watching it to the end. If you want to make a comment on the quality of the audio, or anything really, you know, even shut up, I'm bored of you, whatever, that would also be appreciated. So yeah, thanks YouTubes. I will see you again in the next video of my amazing, hashtag pretty dull actually, adventures on the Honda CB250RS. Have a good day, ride safe, see you soon.